Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. For those who are tuning in on our simulcast on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and on X, we're glad you all can be with us. Going to bring in our friends over on IG so they can be a part of our conversation for today. And last but certainly not least, going to connect with our friends over on Amazon Live. Have a returning guest that's joining us as we're kicking off this year. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of him starting this week. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. We're excited to welcome back Coach Alphonso Short to our broadcast today. For those of you who are joining us on the Amazon side, welcome. And type you guys in a quick welcome message over there. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button either here in this corner or down below. You will see the books by Coach Alphonso. You see the book Sunrise, which I have right here. We also will see the book Be Transformed, but he also has two other books that came out last year. You guys will see there the book Love Vibrations that he wrote with his wife, Dr. Anissa Short, and you'll see the book Bruised But Not Broken as well. Those are available there. We'll talk to Coach not only about his platform, but what it's been like for him to be a source of encouragement and mentorship, but also how he's able to empower others as well. Coach, welcome back to the broadcast.
Hello, thank you, Mr. Cyrus, and it's Happy New Year to you.
I appreciate that. Same to
hope
you.
that you're having a great day and a great new year as it starts off. I know you're very busy.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, Coach. I am, and but look, you're almost just as busy as I am these days. You have a new show that's getting ready to to be out there as well. We're going to talk about that as well. Tina Siemens, hello to you over there on IG. So let's kind of talk about where we are right now, Coach, because you and I first got a chance to interview you officially in 2025. I met you in 2024 when I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. But you're one of those people. It's very clear that you're on a mission to be able to inspire and uplift, especially young men. What has it been like for you through your platform to be able to see that goal being realized?
It's really been exciting, and also it's been something that it really makes me even more motivated to extend myself more, share more, and really in all that I'm doing and sharing, I'm learning and being, also being taking everything as a teachable moment in life. It's an exchange, feedback, biofeedback on how to be a better man, or how to be a better person, how to be a better person in society and in our community.
Let's talk about service for a moment, Coach. Hello to you, the Crazy Kurt Girl. Good to be to see you over there on IG. Glad you could join us. When did you realize that you were a person who wanted to be a part of other people succeeding? Because I think that's one thing anyone who spends some time around know that you don't make things all about yourself. You want to make sure other people have what they need also to be able to achieve things. When did you realize that was a part of who you were?
Yes, sir. I realized that probably around the ages between 10 and 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
And that comes from playing with friends, participating in sports, learning from teachers and mentors that were involved with my life and kind of cultivating me to be a strong, confident young man.
Mm, wow. And you've definitely been able to show people what's possible. Naya Presents, hello to you over there on IG. Glad to be able to see you, Naya. And so now you've been able to build on this platform, and it's really come in many different layers. Coach, as I mentioned, you have the one layer, which is mentorship, which is primarily, of course, for young men. But then, as I mentioned here on Amazon, we have the two books I have here, Sunrise as well as Be Transformed. Those are kind of a broader message, I think, for all ages. Talk to us about how you were able to build on your platform and what led you to actually writing books.
Well, I built on this platform by the encouragement of my wife, Dr.
Okay.
Nissa Short.
Mm-hmm.
My motivation for it is that in everyday life as adults, we have a routine: work, go to sleep, come home, take care of whatever needs to be done with family, wake up, get ready for work, and it becomes mundane. And also being in the workforce as a leader, it's kind of not in my job description. Really was to keep my employees motivated, keep them inspired, and everyone comes with different layers of stuff, so to say. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure I was knowing my people so that I know how to have conversation and communicate with them. And I listen to people with their things that inspire them and things also that will kind of putting them in dark places and say, hey, we have to look at things in a different light.
Yeah.
And being positive is something you can tell someone to be positive, but if life is very dim for them, they don't have that get up and go. So reading or seeing something like putting notes on your desk or having positive messages on your wall, if you can see something and then you can meditate on it. So I created short stories because a lot of times people don't have time to read books, as maybe depending on your age, you grew up reading books and novels, but you can read a short story.
Yeah. Yeah, love that, and a great way to be to use that name too. I like it. So,
Yes.
uh, the real lady extreme. Hello to you over there on IG. Glad to be to see you over there, Nicole, as well. And I want to talk about that for a second. I have the book Sunrise here. I'm going to highlight it for you guys on the Amazon side. So that's Sunrise: 31 Days of Inspiration. And one of the messages I wanted to be to share with our audience because it is January the 12th. I want to talk about day 12 of this book, and I thought it was an interesting conversation for us to have, Coach. Is purpose given life is the title, and this is what you say about that, about a purpose given life. You say many people have gone to their graves never using their God-given gifts, talents, and skills, never written the books already thought out and titled in their spirit, never started the desired business of a lifetime, never patented that invention created in their mind, and never pursued any of their dreams waiting on tomorrow. So I want to ask you about what has helped you, Coach, in life with everything you have going on to not just talk about what you want to do or think about it, as you mentioned in this message, but make sure you're using your efforts to make it happen.
Well, you look at everyday life, and we all have different routines we have to do, but as a person, we have a responsibility and accountability to be productive, whether we found what that production's supposed to be in or not. Um, just in my maturing and growing up and being a young man, having to be responsible for myself of growing and learning to listen to others so that I can become wiser while I'm growing, and then to move into a stage of being married.
Mhm.
I need accountability to the utmost, and to make sure that now I'm being accountable for my wife, I'm being upstanding as a representative to other men and young men of what it takes and to make adjustments. And that's not a matter of giving something up, but learning how to compromise and do what's necessary in a sense, but to make sure that what I'm doing makes a difference, not only in my life, but those who are around me and overall in society.
Yeah. Nicole over on IG says, if you can see something positive every day, she was talking about the importance of what that statement you said, and she said it's so true. I think that's the thing too. I think too, Coach, reminding people of what's possible. I tell people I didn't grow up with authors around me or media personalities or artists, so I didn't see in my community. I didn't see the kind of person I would end up being, but I did have people around me who did encourage me to go after whatever it is that I wanted to pursue. And that definitely helped me. What has it been like for you, Coach, to know that you're that person for others, that you're giving them the encouragement that maybe they don't see someone who wants to achieve the goal or dream that they have for themselves, but that you're that encouragement for them not to give up on that dream?
Well, it keeps me that I have to stay sharp on what's happening in current time and able to take that and blend it with life experiences I've had, which is really past time, and not only speak of current, but look at the vision of the future of where individual wants to be, where I want to be, and realize
Mhm.
that we can help each other. When we say iron sharpens iron, then we'll take your sharp points and mine, and we'll make a stronger piece of iron that we continue to sharpen each other. Again, holding myself accountable, but
Mhm.
also presenting to those in my circle or the individual that I may be dealing with that, hey, you can do anything that you want to do, but you have to make up your mind. You have to make a choice and decision that you're going to move out, and then you got to move out. As you read about, going to your grave and not using your skills and talents. We've
Yeah.
all we are tooled up already. We
Mhm.
just have to learn how to use what's in the toolbox that God created in us.
Love that. So true. Hello to you, Flor Alba Osario Perez over on Amazon. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. For you guys that are joining us over on the Amazon side, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys do hit that follow button either here in this corner down below. You'll see programs like this of us here on Amazon Live, but also tomorrow begins a new season of my show At Home with Cyrus Webb, where we share with you guys some great products here on Amazon as well. For those who are just tuning in, welcome. You're watching Cyrus Webb Presents. My guest is Coach Alphonso Short. He's an author, speaker, and coach, a media personality as well. Let's sit with that for a second. Not only do you, Anissa says, such a great guest. I think you're biased there, Anissa, but thank you so much. I appreciate I appreciate you watching over there on Facebook. Oh, Nicole says this is so good seeing a man doing this. A man creating a book about being positive is so good. Especially seeing a black man create a book like this is so inspiring. I totally agree with that. So, Coach Alphonso Short, the media personality, did you have that on your bingo card, Coach, when you first started on this journey in the public?
No, I did not. I mean, I don't. I mean, I do public speaking, but not getting into. You have to get into the time now of using social media, and I have the luxury and the benefit and blessing that my wife is in the industry, so to say.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I can get hands-on navigation to do things. And meeting you yourself, you challenge me calmly and covertly that you're going to do whatever. We had conversations about my books and what I was planning to do, and you was like, "You're going to do it."
Yeah. No, no, Coach, you once want to say that publicly, though. See?
And that's and really and I mean very nicely, strategically,
Oh, thank you,
and
thank you.
it's happening now as you
Yeah.
speak now. Now I'm a media man.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. I mean, and that's right. And I think it's so good, though. I mean, I think again, as we talked about building on that platform, I mean, a podcast makes perfect sense. Talk to us about the Man Exchange, though. What is it you hope the audience is able to take away from it?
Yes, Man Exchange was an idea that I really had probably before COVID, and I've had a
Okay.
long time in my life that we're used to barbershop talk where men might
Hmm.
gather in the gym where they're playing ball or at ball games or getting together when men get in the cave and watch sports. And but the thing is that they're all teachable moments, and some things are worth keeping and sharing with others. Some of it is just men being men or people being people, and you shoot the breeze with each other. And I
Hmm.
figured let's get nuggets from men of all walks of life. I'm not caught up in the big eyes and little U's.
Hmm.
I don't the occupation. If you're a pastor, if you're a trash man, if you're a lawyer, whatever you do, you're a man,
Yeah.
and you've been through some journey and experiences in life to get you where you are. And we don't know, and we can't look at a person and we can say they're successful because of title, and they can be empty because they haven't really discovered their purpose of entitlement to be able to do all things in Christ. And I say
Hmm.
that in
Hmm.
Christ, doing things in our own might may take us to a distance, but it won't take us to the goal line.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
reach goals, we have to understand the intricacies. I would really say the anatomy of a man is more than the physical that we see on the outside, and it's that inner man.
Yeah. You referencing there the faith and the importance of that in all of this, Coach. I think that brings us to one of the books that you had come out last year, "Bruised but Not Broken." I think when we meet people where they are, especially when it comes to young people, a lot of times their belief system is not where you would want it to be. Right? Either the world has beaten them up or told them what they can't be or who they are not. How do you hope your platform and projects like Bruised but Not Broken help them to realize who they are and who they were created to be?
Well, first, by giving the opportunity that you're in a safe space, in
Mhm,
a community where you can share and you can be honest and you
mhm,
can be, just really open about where you are. You can speak of things that you're proud of in yourself and things that you have doubt about, and we want to help you enhance your self-esteem and confidence more or less. And in my writing, in my devotionals, that is really my intended purpose, that individuals see that what's going on a particular date or day, it may not reflecting where you are in life, but more than likely, these are general things that we all experience day to day. In my book, Bruised but Not Broken, which is a compilation of time and experience working with young people, but working with people in general, uh, and hearing our, as you say, our hurts and things that have really put us in a position where we think we're, I'll say less than, but doesn't make you a lesser person. That you feel that you're not equipped or you don't deserve something.
Mm.
When if you can think it and you're dreaming about something and you really have a hunger and thirst, then we just need to find the avenue that you need to be on. We need to find the people that you need to be connected with that
Right.
has the same interests and also have had success possibly in what your venture or adventure is that you want it to be, and get you on the right path. Again, Mr. Cyrus, I've used this before, is that you couldn't take a precious rose and plant it in the desert and don't water and expect it to be its best.
Right.
We have to be in the right soil to grow.
Yeah.
And I can tell you again, I have a writing here, being told is not being taught. We all need to be nurtured when we're learning to do something. And as we mature and learn more, then we can do better. And my goal is that as you do better, help someone else along the way.
Yeah. Such a great reminder. Hello to you, Annie Chambers. Annie says he is great, and I'm watching also. Same caring, humble person I remember. Thank you so much for watching there, Annie, over there on Facebook as well. So I want to stay with that point for a second here, Coach, because I think again, as our audience is listening to this and meeting them where they are, I think what I'm hearing is almost a challenge, right? I think, and this is something all of us can work on. None of us do it perfectly. What is the challenge you want all of us to accept when it comes to doing our part in pouring into young people? Yes, we have great individuals like yourself who are able to do it as well, but what do you want all of us, especially all of us men, to know about our part we have in making sure that we're pouring into the future too?
Yes, to take a look at yourself, and whether look in the mirror, whether it's your self thought, and question, are you availing yourself as much as you could?
Hmm.
Because we need to be available, and we need to wrap it. We also need to be accountable.
Hmm.
And then if you're available, then present yourself to whatever organizations or community groups or church groups or whatever it may be, that hey, I have available time, and you don't have to make it a job. We're talking about volunteering or mentoring. It doesn't take all your time. It's the time that you make for it. And you can say, I'm busy, busy, busy. Well, someone had to stop to help you get where you are, despite of how great we may be as adults, because we do things on our own. We're not independent. Someone helped us get to where we are today.
Right.
We may not realize it and we reflect because the help was so available. We really maybe don't realize. It's not that we don't appreciate it, but you can become unappreciative if you're not careful. And when you do that, then we stray away from helping other people. And we want to help other people, whether young people or older people, whoever, people in your presence. Make yourself an asset and not a liability.
Mm. Such a great point and such a great reminder, I think, for all of us. So, coaches, I mentioned you have the new show, the new podcast that is coming. I know you have other work you're going to be doing as well, including something you've been doing with your wife as well. You mentioned, of course, having her in your corner, but you will also have co-written a book together. I'm going to highlight it on Amazon, Love Vibrations. Talk to us about that book and how it connects with the podcast the two of you do together, Coach.
Yes, this was a book that, again, we've been married 27 years now, and we were been talking for a while to want to do something for couples and make it fun. And I think love and laughter is what we call it. And so
Mhm.
we started a podcast just a few months ago, and my wife was like, well, let's keep this going. And so in writing the book, I they're really 31 days, and as I wrote it as a like I would do a devotional, but it's nice, kind, loving things from day to day that
Mm,
one can read and inspire you in your heart to if you had a hardened heart to take another look at yourself first, and then once you love yourself, you can exude that out into giving love and having love for other people.
yeah, love that.
Hopefully, and with marriage, Mr. Cyrus, I know you're not married, that
Mm,
we sometimes, again, it becomes we overlook the day to day of being married, and it becomes the busyness of how work is, and we don't want people to have relationships or marriages where it seems like it's a job. Go back to
mm,
having fun, love, and laughter from like you were in the beginning, or how you learned somewhere throughout your marriage or your relationships.
right. And it's so important because we know, like so many other things, Coach, marriage is under attack as well. So it's great to be able to have that connection and to be able to know that that effort is important as well. So it's a really great point. Again, everyone, Coach Alphonso Short has been our guest. We've been talking with him about a very busy 2026. He has a lot going on. So make sure you guys do watch this space. We have a big announcement coming this week. He's part of a campaign that we're doing called Men on a Mission. So you guys are going to be seeing some things about that coming up as well. Coach, really excited about being able to work with you going into this new year. How can our audience stay connected with you?
Yes, you can. I'm on Facebook, Alfonso Short, and also with my today's short story. You can go online, and every Sunday, it's been consistent for a few years that I do put a new article out. I'm also on Linktree, which is linktr.ee/Coach Short, and
Okay.
that's also connected to Instagram.
Love
Which,
it.
which you talk about media, Mr. Cyrus. Thank you for asking and this or that. As you noticed, you said I think you were searching for me on Instagram,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
yeah. Look, everything's a step. It's all about the
Yeah.
steps. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate that. Coach, great conversation with you, man. Looking forward to our next chat together.
All right. Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You as well. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
All right. Take care.